Alright, be right back.
Okay. And we're live and Jamie leaves. Yay!
Yay! So
This
we're
is
live.
hard. So I guess when we partially wait on John and everybody else to get back, does anybody have things they needed to go buy, shopping they needed to do, upgrades they need to make happen for their character?
It's been so long, I don't even know what the fuck we're doing.
I'm gonna go with no because I
missions.
know that I'm saving up for Magic 8, and I'm still a few karma short of doing that.
Gotcha.
And I do not believe I have enough. I don't have enough to buy karma.
Ooh, what I get? Raspberry Smirnoff. Yum. Good times.
Smirnoff from home country. So good.
It's how much per karma again? If we were gonna buy it.
Hang on, I have my thing right here.
2,000 for one.
2,000
It's a max
per
of
one.
5, right?
2,000
and
per
it's a
one,
max
of
of
5 karma. Yep.
Oh, okay. Never mind. I can buy, and then I can initiate.
You can start the initiation process.
I can. It will take months, and then we can go over that process.
You're going to 8, right?
Yep.
Goes to 8. It takes 8 weeks, and
All
have
right.
to find out some fun things to do with that. You can make that happen.
Yeah.
Your magical trading, trying to increase your power, be more powerful.
All right. So I have a question. When you're like, we're doing the posted something about wet works. Now, does that mean we actually get to do a wet work mission, or is it just going to be wet?
I don't know. I mean, it is Chicago. Could go either way, honestly.
I was like, I swear to God, if we start this mission and it just said wet works because like there's water, I'm gonna be so mad. Because I got super excited and I was like, wait, this is Eric, and it was in quotations.
Well, the reason it's in quotations is because that's the title of the mission.
Oh.
So that is the actual mission title.
Well then.
So we shall see.
Yeah.
Hey Eric, can you do me a favor?
Maybe.
Can you send me Christoph's sheet?
I can send you whatever I have.
Do you not have yours?
I couldn't find it.
Oh.
I thought I had it on my computer as a PDF, but apparently I don't.
Eric, since you're right there, can you check the cubby hole and see if his copy is in there? Otherwise, we do have it somewhere. We just don't know where it is. Because I know Roscoe's over there.
That's Roscoe Christoph.
Okay, so yeah.
And Griff. And more
Okay,
Roscoe.
there's...
Yeah.
So I have a bunch. Yeah, I have a bunch of.
You're doing very horribly, Jamie.
It's... Okay... Why is it randomly going through David's head? Shit.
Alright, whoa, my phone just exploded. What's going on?
Uh-oh. John says he has no Wi-Fi right now.
Oh god.
Oh Lord. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy.
That is an awkward situation to be in. Terribly awkward. Oh, the stream froze. No.
No.
Where is it frozen? Let me see. Where is the? Oh no, it's fine. If I'm alt tabbed off of the browser, like it just stops. It freezes sometimes.
Oh wait, Eric, never mind. I got it right here. I
You
found it.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
It was still loading things. Looks like.
Yep. There's the PDFs. Okay.
Cool.
Yay.
Zang.
Excuse me.
That's a no on the fixing it, by the way.
I mean,
Lame.
once the paint dries, it's only gonna take like 30 to 45 minutes for the paint to dry. So, I guess we should just play the Twitch version of watching paint dry. We'll just put a picture of John and frown at it. Oh, I I don't have a chat up or anything. I probably need that too. Man, I haven't run a stream in a while. A lot of shit to do. Turning stuff on and.
Are you gonna be able to do all of it, Eric, or
Oh my
no?
gosh, I don't even know, man. Couldn't tell you yet. About to find out.
I believe in you, Eric. You can do this.
Aw, you shouldn't, but thanks.
For real.
Snap.
Oh, sniggity snap. Alright, chat's up there now. I can see a chat. This is a chat. And
Is it?
yes. This is a chat. A chat. Alright, well, we'll do one last call then if anybody knows of anything they want to do, upgrade, buy, shop, steal, beg, borrow, whatever. We can do any of that.
Nope. I needed nothing.
I might, but I don't know what I need, so just give me a second.
Sure, sorry.
I am ready.
looking at my phone. Is your body ready? Your body is ready.
Stop.
Jamie, don't forget you can change your name.
I can't hear anyone all of a sudden.
Well, that's awkward. Did you push the button on the back of the headset?
Underscore 9. Okay.
Did you push the button on the back of the headset that unmutes things?
Boop, boop, boop.
Can you hear us now?
Yes.
There you go. David's got like 12 buttons with the same function.
For real.
Okay, so why don't we just go ahead and kick off this shindig?
Alrighty.
Gotta find. Ah, there's a mission. What'd you get, raspberry?
What?
Yeah. Because they only have 2 flavors of Smirnoff at the liquor store by Walmart, which is where I bought these yesterday. They have raspberry vodka and straight vodka.
Well then, we'll go ahead and just do these first. Cheers. Ding.
Cheers.
Yeah, I gotta remember to like actually buy minis before this, but I've got a drink.
All
Gave
right.
Anna
Bud
a
Light.
mini the other day.
Yeah. Let's get started. So, it's one drizzly day in a long, drizzly week in Chicago. The sort of day that makes you want to cozy up to a crackling fireplace with that special someone. As if, on cue, your comlink chimes and you reach over to see who it is. Well, it's not that special someone. It's Sid. Sid Gambietti. You take a deep breath before finally deciding to answer. Could be a job. If it's not, Sid's going to be sorry he bothered you.
I answer salty. I'm like, what?
Says, oh, hey, chummer, hey. Glad you picked up. Old Sid's really come through for you this time. Big job, big deal. Meet at Harry Carey's at Old Navy Pier in an hour, and I'll introduce you to your Mr. Johnson. You don't want to be late. And he says the same thing in one way or another to all of you.
Yay!
I like money, yes. Need drink. Mm.
Sure, I'll be there. Whatever.
1 hour. Righty, so. So everyone's gonna head on over?
Yes.
How are you all gonna get there?
Yes.
Bike.
Okay.
I am going to ride with Iggy.
I am
Yes.
bringing peace negotiation and... Is this a restaurant?
Yes.
Alright.
It's a restaurant in the CZ on the river.
So maybe not the sniper rifle?
This is my least favorite place. I hate it.
You love it. Everyone loves the CZ. It's the best place to be ever.
So, I guess I just bring sheep in.
Okay, that's fine. Anybody who's driving, make a vehicle test at a -3 because it is raining heavily in Chicago right now.
Pilot groundcraft.
Yes.
Yeah.
And it's -3 dice.
-3 because it's so rainy and so wet.
This is really bad for me.
3
nodding
hits.
a little bit.
Okay. How are you getting there, Christoph?
I am riding with Iggy.
Okay.
Oh wait, I have. I should have taken off exploding 6s.
Yes.
Well, I mean, it's 2 successes. I mean, it exploded one of them, so
It's fine.
I managed to do it. I really need to update my pilot groundcraft since I've only got 1 rank in it and I drive everywhere.
If you're gonna have a car, you should have more points in pilot groundcraft.
Well, I bought 5 points.
Does
Nope,
my
I don't
sheet
have- I
on your
do
end,
not have
Eric,
enough
say have a
armor.
vehicle?
I don't know. I don't have that open, but I can open that. Oh wait, I do have it open. I did open it. Look at me. Who are you, Hibiki?
Yep.
Hibiki? Vehicles? You have a Suzuki Mirage.
So a car?
You have a
Bike.
Bike.
A motorcycle?
Bike.
It's a Japanese
Oh,
racing bike.
bike.
It's a crotch rocket.
Oh,
I desperately
okay.
need to.
Wasn't sure because I don't have it on my sheet.
That's
Yeah,
fine.
I
I
was
think we
gonna say-
come across this problem every time.
I
just added it on here. Good.
I desperately need a sheet for Tiger Lily because mine does not have my sniper rifle.
Yeah, what?
The sniper rifle that I know I purchased.
Oh, okay. And it's gotta get dice.
I was eating. I'm sorry.
It's okay. I'm just gonna use the dice roller, I think, today to let you all see how you die.
Oh, you're so nice, Eric.
You
So
guys
nice.
you guys can see my rolls, yeah?
Should be, yeah.
Let's see, I was right above Iggy there. Here's a kitty. Aw, Sage.
Wow. Roll 20 just really does
Also,
not
is
like
my
me
lighting
today.
okay?
Yeah, it's fine.
Yeah, it's fine.
Yeah.
You are visible.
Okay.
Sage, you smell.
She need a bath. Aw, Sage.
Apparently so.
She's like, I disagree, Mom. I do not think I need a bath. This cat is the most tolerant lovingness.
I rolled 2 successes for pilot groundcraft.
Okay, then you're all fine. Everybody's needed a hit. So, you guys head off to the Old Navy Pier in the CZ. Let's see here. Boop. There's something unsavory about eating in a place with a name suggesting self-disembowelment, especially in the CZ. But Harikiri's is said to be a favorite of union members, Spire employees, and other area locals. As one of Chicago's old premier tourist attractions, the Navy Pier used to accommodate over 25,000 visitors a day. A shadow of its former self, the Pier Mall now serves as a squatter's haven and swap meet, which the Union protects, and only a fraction of its former numbers visit. Harikiri's is just a cut above the average dining experience for locals, accessible from both the interior and exterior of the mall. Business trickles in throughout the day as workers at the water treatment plant hit up their favorite post-shift watering hole. The interior walls are lined with beige bricks. There is an assortment of booths and tables as well as stools along the bar. You are announced that you are part of the Johnson Party, and the hostess leads you to a private booth in the back, where Sid sits next to a large orc in coveralls and an aviator's jacket. In front of him on the table is a crumpled up shirt. You can make out most of the front, where a few stylized letters spell out TTITUDE. Several empty plates are set around the table, one for each of you, surrounding a large platter of spaghetti and several appetizers, ranging from soy fritters to wharf rat drumettes.
Ah! That's Tiger a little excited.
Glad you can make it, chummers, Sid says, half standing in an awkward attempt at a gracious welcome. I took the liberty of ordering the spaghetti for all of us. It's really great here. Taking a look at the menu, you notice it's also really cheap here. So, eat up as we get down to business. Allow me to Sorry, can't breathe. Allow me to introduce you all to, Mr. Johnson. He jabs an elbow into the...
It's raining! That's why it's called wet work.
Yes. He jabs an elbow into the orc's ribs, and you marvel at the latter's sense of restraint. Right, the orc begins. I've got a special sort of job for you, and our mutual friend here says you lot are solid. Just the kind of folk to get the job done. He looks at each of you in turn before continuing. The job is simple. There's a shipment due in Calumet Harbor, and we want you to frag it up. Make sure it never arrives. Full details once you accept the job. We're prepared to offer you 10,000 nuyen each for your trouble. Does it sound like something you'd be interested in?
10,000 each?
Yes. Did I stutter?
Just making sure I heard correctly.
I like money.
Money is good. Very good.
So
Tiger Lily like kind of looks over at Christoph.
we can do negotiations after the fact because actually it's a lot more fun once you know the details I've found. So.
Ah, okay.
Yeah.
You just have to be willing to accept the job and then he'll give you details.
Yeah, sounds good.
Okay.
Gotta get the deets, yo.
Excellent. I'm glad we could work something out. Here's what you need to know. There's a shipment for Truman Technologies due to the harbor sometime this week. You'll have to figure out exactly when and what ship it's on. The carrier is a Simurgh Freight. Sorry, the carrier is Simurgh Freight. I can't pronounce that. Simurgh. It's a weird word. They have an office at the harbor. That's all I got. So I expect you to figure out the details. He takes a moment to look at each of you. Any questions?
There's. I missed that. We're doing what now?
Jeez,
I don't know. Face full of spaghetti or whatever. I was like, what? I was preoccupied. What?
We are fragging a shipment.
I also went ahead and just posted it there in the chat to help out for anybody who needs to reread it.
So, is there any specific way you want us to go fragging about this shipment? What is the shipment?
I don't know. I don't care. I just want it gone.
All right then. I mean.
So, do you want discreet or does it matter?
I want
Good
it
question.
gone. I don't want it to show up at its destination in any form at all.
Anybody
Got
who's
it.
sitting next to me can physically feel my temperature rise about 15 degrees. I am excited about this.
I like
The
go.
ice in your water goblet begins to melt.
I like go over again. I'm just like, can you just calm down for like 2 seconds?
No! This is exciting!
We'll get excited once we actually do the damn job.
So he keeps on looking at each of you and he says, "So,
Oh yeah. I'm down to clown. Where's the shipment coming from?
I don't know. That's your job."
Oh,
we can
fine,
figure that out.
Sassy McSasspants.
Details.
He does a low orc grunt.
I mean, that's all he has. Is all he has. I mean, we can just stake out the harbor until that point. I mean, it shouldn't be that hard to find a Truman shipment. We should just blow up every single one that comes into the harbor. How about that?
That's it.
I mean, probably be easier if we had if we had the Decker, but
Yeah, we'll make it work.
where is he, by the way? Fucking slacker.
Orlando. Not Orlando.
No.
No, I bet in game. I bet
Yeah.
in game. Like, where is he? Fucking slacker.
Same answer applies.
He's in Orlando. Why not? On vacation.
Sure.
Oh,
Yeah, that's
His
okay.
loss.
So, what was that? Is that a John? Can't
That
see
might
which
be
one.
a
Nah. It's nobody.
Nobody.
Nobody knows.
The trouble I see.
What the hell did I just walk into?
Oh god.
A
it's John.
funeral.
It's a rave. Can you not hear the music?
Silence spelling for marriage.
So, huh? Can you hear me, John?
Yeah, can't hear you.
John.
Is that a thing that nobody can hear you, or is that just me?
I think it's
I
just
think
you.
that's probably
Just you.
just you.
Neat.
Just you.
You hear everybody else?
Reset your shit.
Super
Did
neat.
you personally mute
Like-
me on Discord? Because you're a cunt?
I mean,
Like,
yeah,
I-
he probably
line up.
did.
Way to be a dick, John.
The only person I can hear right now is Jamie, and this is awesome.
This is the
Literally
greatest thing
the
ever,
worst.
though.
Excellent.
Ugh,
Wonderful news.
Wow.
isn't my life hard enough?
Alright,
Oh.
so, John's
No.
getting shot
I'm
and he needs to
gonna
roll to
log out,
defense
log
dice.
back
If he
in.
doesn't do
Hopefully
it in
that'll
3
fix it.
seconds, I'm just gonna kill his character. Sound good?
Sounds great.
Nap.
'Cause this is Pom Pom we're dealing with.
Oh, unless I'm hearing you guys. Ooh, that's a possibility.
Good.
Well, his character's dead.
Murdered. No, wait. Then why is he talking?
Trying to talk. He can't hear us, or he's being a dick.
Straight up dildos. Straight up
This is
dildos.
dildos.
Straight up dildos.
Kind of waiting for him to get back in so I could.
Yep.
Giggity.
Oh shit. John.
Alright.
John, can you hear anyone aside from me?
No, and the reason I can hear you is because I hear you through roll 20.
Oh, so
Is,
the-
Jamie,
Wow.
is Jamie's roll 20 audio
So.
Oh.
Yeah, I had to turn every audio off from Roll 20 because all the settings
Yeah.
were set to video
I can
and
find your
audio.
Anna through your headphones.
on? Jamie, go to your cogwheel on
I'm
roll 20.
doing it.
Video and voice to video only.
So we can leave him in the dark.
So we can leave John in the dark. He can't hear us.
Jesus.
I know why. Hold on.
That's
I got
great.
this. I got this, guys. Got it. 100% got this.
He doesn't
I
got
don't
this.
believe
That's
you.
all- He is totally fucked.
Either the computer's being a bitch for me today, or the internet's being a bitch because
The
Yeah.
answer is yes.
I can
Yeah,
hear
we got that.
everything now.
Oh
Fuck!
god.
Goddamn
I hear
What regret
all.
sounds like. It's pretty neat.
This is regret. Fantastic. Well, welcome, John. You guys are at, well, I guess, who are you playing anymore? I always forget.
It's Quentin. How could you forget Quentin?
The nerdy
nerd.
motherfucker.
Very easily.
Jesus. I'm gonna go ahead and mute freaking the here roll 20.
Yeah.
I did it.
Did you switch into video only and then hit reconnect?
Oh. No. I now did.
Yay. Things are fixed.
There we go.
So, Sid had a job for everybody. It's raining in Chicago at the moment. Sid put them in contact with the Johnson, who wants them to fuck up a shipment coming in to the docks from Truman Technologies. Going to Truman Technologies. The carrier for the shipment is Simera Freight. They have an office at the docks. It's gonna come in sometime this week, and he just wants you guys to frag it up, as it were. Made it very clear
Fuck
he
it
doesn't
up.
care how you do it. He just doesn't want the shipment showing up at the docks whenever it's supposed to show up.
Did he
Oh,
say what
right.
was in the shipment?
Nope. He doesn't know. He doesn't.
Know. He doesn't care.
Just some
But the
corporate
general
espionage.
response we've gotten about all questions fast.
John,
On
also,
that-
you come stumbling in a few minutes into the conversation. You're at
On
a
that-
restaurant, which is over on the river in the CZ, called Harikiri.
Down by the river.
Down by the river. It's they serve spaghetti and other spaghetti-like substances. So, as you walk in, there's a gigantic plate of spaghetti
when he's
on
giving
the
us-
table, and everyone's just kind of eating from it.
Excuse me. When he keeps telling us that he doesn't know, he doesn't care, can I judge intentions on him?
Sure.
I want to change my lighting real
I
quick.
got 2 successes.
You have a feeling that, like, he probably knows, like, he could probably make an educated guess, but he is not going to give you that information at this point. He's choosing not to, you know?
Okay.
He probably at least has an idea about what is going to be in that shipment for whatever reason, but, you know.
All right. So we're getting on board no matter what.
Sounds good. The pay is 10,000 new yen. So, there's that. Woo. Bye, John. John's like, not good enough for me. I'm out.
10,000
he might-
million is clearly enough for me to just stand up and run away. No, I'm stalling.
Okay, so it sounds like everybody's good to go on that. Let's see here.
What about negotiating the prices?
I don't think negotiation is really in his cards.
He looks at you and goes,
Lang.
"What? 10,000 is not good enough for you?"
Well, I mean,
More
More
I
is
would
always more.
is always good. Yeah, say.
It is usual standard practice to.
I mean, we have little to no information except make this carrier go away. We don't know anything about the security of this place. We don't know all what it's going to take materials wise to put it together. Like maybe. Yeah,
I mean,
maybe, like,
who
a couple
knows?
extra-
Do I have to invest bombs?
All right, Iggy, make a negotiation test. Jamie can give you a teamwork on that.
Alright.
So Jamie makes a negotiation test first.
Oh no! Oh no!
Yeah,
I
don't
can't.
even. I
Can
don't have
I?
that as a skill.
Oh,
It's
never
like
mind.
negative dice. It's just
So-
involved.
So never mind, Jamie.
Yeah.
Iggy, you can roll your what's negotiation?
I mean, here's the thing: is technically
Just
I
charisma,
have
isn't it?
Charisma.
negotiation.
Yeah,
have-
but you can't give him any dice because you can only give him dice. Well, I mean, you can raise his limit, so that's fine. But you can only give him extra dice equal to or less than the ranks you have in the skill yourself, or that he has.
I actually have a
ranks.
decent amount of rank.
No, he has. Sorry, not you.
Oh, well then, fucking do.
So it's just charisma then, right?
There's a -1.
Well-
-1.
Because you're defaulting.
Woo. Yeah.
Oh,
0 successes. Actually, I think I glitched.
You glitched.
He
You
glitched.
glitched on the negotiation roll.
I had spaghetti in
Wait.
my mouth. He didn't hear me.
wait, who's our face?
Sid.
Christoph.
It's me.
No,
Christoph
Christoph.
was
Jeez.
negotiating, so Iggy decided to get all up on. He gets up and like looks at Sid and he's like, "These guys better be worth it," and stomps out and begins to stomp out of the restaurant.
Yeah, I fucked
You,
that.
you all just couldn't let it go, could you? No, you couldn't just accept the job and let's just go.
Wait.
No.
Wait, I'm confused. Why were they talking?
Because I have a mouth, Quentin.
Right, but isn't that Kristoff's job?
Good question, actually, right now. Why are you talking?
Because I am drunk. God damn.
No, not you. No, not you. What? Why is Quentin Tarantino over here talking?
Because communication is a good means of giving information.
Well, maybe that's why we talk, motherfucker.
But I've learned nothing from anything you said.
Oh, snap.
I just try not to listen.
I'll drink to that.
Hey.
Oh my lord.
So I wasn't listening. What happened? I was arguing with my a roommate about going to the grocery store right now.
I gotcha.
I'll be right back.
We'll move on to this next part. So, it looks like Sid's really moving up in the world. All you have to do is make sure a boat never pulls into port, or at least that its cargo never gets to its destination. Not a small thing, but made easier by figuring out everything you can about the parties involved, I suppose. Maybe call a few friends on your way to take a peek at the harbor security? And then
Do we have friends in harbor security?
No, but we do have Quantum Princess.
Yeah, which we're probably gonna have to pay because. I mean,
Yeah,
wham
sure.
bam, thank you, ma'am, because we don't have an internet user.
Oh. I mean, I can do some basic internet usage, but I
Do
don't.
you know?
I don't
cute.
have the ability to hack. Not without, maybe some possible materials. I guess if somebody has like an extra deck or something.
I do not.
No. I have no use for that kind of technology.
It's an Avison.
It is an Evs.
I just call people, they do things, I make money happen. It's all good.
So yeah, Toffee might have some contacts he can call and get some information.
Sure. Who would you guys like to call?
Ghostbusters!
Ghostbusters.
No.
No, I'm going to call
Wait,
Quantum
doesn't-
Princess.
Doesn't the wait, doesn't the doctor work for Truman Enterprises?
Yes.
Oh wait, no, but we're not gonna. We can't.
Yeah,
ask him to
that,
give us
Can't really
information.
let that
That's
slip.
his own company.
hey,
That'd
we
be
were just
funny though.
wondering about this boat that might be stopping soon.
I don't think he'd be willing to do that for us unless we were gonna do something really big for him.
Well, we wouldn't have to tell him what we were doing.
But that would raise up questions.
That
and that
definitely
might also-
would. Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
He might have to obligately tell like the higher ups, like, hey, you might get attacked. Up security. So
They up to some shady shit.
yeah.
Yeah, Quantum Princess does sound like a good idea. Without an actual decker, we need somebody who can deck for us.
And
Yeah.
she is the best decker that we know. Next to ours.
Well, I mean,
Arguable. Apparently, Tiger Lily's like sass.
Yeah.
She probably like hasn't done drugs in a while, and she's like, ugh, everything's annoying.
that'd be
Alright.
interesting. Usually, she's so happy and jovial. Angry Tiger Lily could be a force to reckon with.
See?
So, what's the plan? What you doing? What you do?
I say blow up the harbor. Every
Just
boat
the
in it.
entire harbor.
Can't show up
The entire-
out there.
I mean, I've got an impressive amount of. I could potentially make that happen.
And I do have ranks in
I mean,
demolitions.
Not
We
to,
are not going to blow
not to
up the
brag.
freaking harbor.
I mean, what's the
Yeah.
worst that could happen? We ruin the
The boat
economy of the
can't
area.
show up if
Harbor
there is no
explodes.
harbor.
And lots of people who don't deserve to die will die for no reason.
Yeah. Well, the job.
Collateral damage.
I would say the
On top of that, we could like shoo them away. Let them know
Yeah.
it's
the job's not the. I was like, the job's not the harbor though. The job is the boat.
True.
blow up the boat.
Yeah, let's find the boat and blow it up.
You gotta find the boat.
Thank you.
All right, well,
Top, go. Find the boat.
Right,
call,
so,
call Bucky 99. We can head over and check out the port.
I mean, Quantum Princess.
Quantum Cupcake.
Who's making a phone call? Who's doing what? Let's go.
I'm calling
Make a
Quantum
phone call.
Princess.
Alrighty. What's this? Stand by. I do, John.
Okay.
Stand by. Sorry, guys, have to export a thing.
Oh, a thing.
Oddly enough, imports and exports are our business today.
Oh. Oh, we're supposed to be stopping them.
Now I have to do this. Dang it. Too many tabs open.
I know.
Oh, it's
Same.
all of
Same
them.
way. Actually, I could probably just scroll back in your chat and then find it.
Oh, I've got it up right here.
Okay.
Alright, should be sent to you.
You're a hero, sir.
No problem. So, anyway, somebody's calling Quantum Cupcakes?
Yes, calling Quantum Princess.
Right, she answers, she's like, what can I do for you, Christoph?
Well, I have a quandary and I needed to have it dealt with.
What do you need?
I have a job that we are working on and we need information because our decker is doing things.
Black.
Ah, I see. Well, what are you looking? What kind of information are you looking for?
Okay, we are trying to do something with a shipment from Simrog Harbor.
The Calumet Harbor.
Or the SIMURGH Harbor.
Simmer Freight. That's the company that is
Okay, so
shipping the goods.
okay, we are trying to find information about when this shipment's coming in. It's coming from Truman Tech, or it's going to Truman Tech. And we are trying to find where it's coming from because we need to get it off course. And since none of us really have the computer skills, well, I'm turning to you as a favor.
What's your connection rating with Quantum?
Connection 4, loyalty 2.
Connection is that's right. Connection's the same for everybody. I can find my the d6s.
Was it playing ping pong over there?
Yeah, apparently. I had one d6 I had to roll it a bunch of times. She says, I might have some information. I can see what I could find for you.
I would definitely appreciate it. And of course, some gratuity would be coming your way as well.
Oh, absolutely. Hang on 1 second. She goes and her image in the matrix kind of fades for a moment and then comes back after a couple of minutes. Let's see. I need to roll. It's been a while since I had to do this for anything. Roll your charisma plus etiquette plus loyalty.
Let's see.
I have no idea what's in this sushi, but it's delicious.
I imagine
Cocaine.
rice, probably fish,
Cocaine.
seaweed.
I'm not sure about the fish thing actually.
Definitely cocaine.
Some sort of seafood meat,
Might not be seafood at all.
then vegetables.
7
possibly
successes.
possibly stake
there you
or
are. That is a lot. Did you edge that? No, you did not. That's oh, it's 25d6. Gee, it's a lot.
Yeah. Yeah, because of my etiquette.
Yeah.
Right.
High-ass etiquette. So let's see. You asked about Simmer Freight. She knows that it's a transportation company that operates throughout the Great Lakes. They've recently made some inroads into Project Takeback. And as you remember, Project Takeback is the current ongoing project in Chicago to literally take back the CZ from, what it's turned into. Getting,
A slumlord?
getting infrastructure back in there, kicking out the unwanteds and clearing out the rebel and rebuilding and all that kind of stuff. She says, I unfortunately cannot find anything more relevant to what you are looking for. But if you have any other questions, feel free to ask.
Alright, I definitely thank you, and I send her 1,000 union.
Oh,
damn.
says thank you very much.
As always, your help is very much appreciated.
You hang up the phone and you get a few months later you get a text message from Quantum just to you, just letting you know. She's like, just be careful. Word is that their security on their boats is really, really good, and they've increased it for their new operations here in the CZ.
Alright. I give her a little, thumbs up emoji.
Wahoo!
Woohoo!
Anybody else have something they want to do?
Head to the harbor, look around, take a look-see.
Okay, anybody else?
I'll do so, but I'll do so in astral presence.
Okay. Iggy, Anna?
I'll go to the harbor, and then judging from what we see outside of it, figure out what I'm going to do next.
Sure, okay. So let's see, let's get back to the right page.
Alright, and that's the harbor itself is in the CZ, or are we out of the CZ for the harbor?
Calumet Harbor is in the CZ. Yes.
Fuck.
What's
What's the background noise then?
standard CZ background noise of two?
I want to say it's 2 if it's standard.
Double check here. It's 1.
1?
Yeah,
Sweet.
it's 1. It's 1
It's not that bad.
unless it's a 1 noise and 1 background count, unless stated at any point.
Okay.
So the first thing you notice when you head over to Calumet Harbor is the smell. The area around Calumet Harbor is, for lack of a better term, a swamp. The steady drizzle seems to keep most of the mosquitoes and other insects at bay, but doesn't do anything to disperse the hazy greenish mist seeming to cling to everything in the marsh. The Simera Freight offices are located at the harbor's southeastern bank, but on the Calumet River's north side. The southeastern bank, but on the Calumet River's... Okay, yeah. You should be able to get a look from the facility's exterior view from across the river.
Alright, so their office is across the river from where we are?
Yeah, they're on the southeastern bank of the harbor, but on the Calumet River's north side. So you should be able to, if you're on the other side of the river, you could get an easy look towards where their offices are, because it's, imagine like the facility. Imagine the VG Knights logo here is the facility, and the blue is where the harbor is, and then right through the middle, going left to right, is the river. If you on their place would be somewhere like right there on the edge. So if you up over here on the other side of the river, you can see clearly, across across the river towards where their headquarters is, or their office is.
I'm gonna see if I can sense from here anything particularly magical.
Sure, give me a perception test.
Okay.
The background count here is 3 because I'm sorry, I had to read this part down here. Here, the background count is 3 because of the swamp. That 3 will factor into your trying to perceive astrally. So -3.
Okay, so it'll be -3 dice to the perception. Then I actually probably might as well not, because I'm going to be rolling very low. Whatever.
No balls.
What's the worst that can happen?
I mean, I can.
He dies, which
I
is
can
not so bad.
attempt a sensing test, but I'm only rolling 5 dice at a -3.
Mm-hmm. Well, that's for perception, not for sensing.
Oh, you were just perceiving.
Yeah, no hits. Well, he was trying to do it astrally, but you still use perception to perceive astrally. It's as if once you find something you're looking at, then you use a sensing to determine more about it.
Right.
Yeah.
Who else is going? Who else is at the harbor?
Me.
I am.
Gotcha.
Sure.
So you're kind of like up on the road away from the harbor. You know you could go around to the side of the river. It'll probably take you 10-15 minutes to drive around to a bridge and go across. It will get you a better view, or you can try to see what you can see from here. What do you want to do?
I'll drive to
We lost
there.
You cut out there.
I will drive to the other side of the harbor and see what I can see there.
Okay. You drive around and you get on the other bank of the river here. Not a lot here. It's swampy. There's a little dock. There's some old ruins of like some old docks that were kind of just left over here. But you can see across pretty clearly. If you want for this rain, go ahead and give me a perception test at a -3 because to visual dice pools. And anybody else wants to make that test as well, it's a -3.
All right.
For everybody? Oh, cause rain.
Because rain.
3 hits.
Okay.
1 hit. Jesus.
Where is... There it is. So, Adam... Oop.
What hit?
Alright, so, both of you who got the 1 hit, from where you are, there is a fence approximately 4 meters tall surrounding the entire Simera freight facilities.
Not a
It's
problem.
the water's edge. It extends 3 meters into the water. Every third fence pole extends another 2 meters above the fence and is topped with a floodlight. There are a few patrolling security guards you can see from here. Jamie, you notice the security guards wear Lone Star uniforms. There is 1 guard in a guard shack at each of the 2 entry gates and at least 4 more patrolling the grounds. Cameras appear to be mounted over most of the doors to the various buildings of the facility, as well as at the guard shacks and various points along the fence. The fence-mounted cameras are located on the same fence poles as the floodlights. So, lots of
I'll
cameras,
relay this-
lots of guards, lots of lights.
I'll relay this message to all of you guys.
Okay.
Like, there's an easier way of going about this. I mean, not that we can't take out these guards. It'd be probably pretty, but it's gonna be loud. There's not a lot of subtlety that I can do.
I mean, you think you could theoretically, if you wanted to, try to sneak past it, but you know, you have to know where you're going and what are you even looking for.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, we don't even know when the shipment's coming. Like, we have to time it appropriately.
Yeah.
As well.
There's a lot of things we don't know.
We have to break into their office at some point to get whatever dossier we can, or whatever shipment manifesto or something.
Well, that's gonna
but
be
I
all
doubt it.
about Hibiki over
was-
there, because I'm not a sneaky motherfucker.
Listen, I doubt it.
I think-
at this point that it's going to be physical copies of manifests.
Well, maybe. Yeah, true. Odds are
No,
it's gonna be
they'll
all on the
have
computer.
data, and if they are smart, they'll be keeping it safe away from wireless.
I'm assuming they're
So yeah,
smart.
we're going to have to. They would have to be.
Were you able to spot anything astrally, Iggy?
let me. I can attempt to do that. I guess.
Tiger
Give me
Lily
a
said her hair.
Give me a perception test at -3 again.
Okay, I will attempt astrally to perceive. One
Tiger
success.
Lily.
Oh, can you ascend?
Fuck.
Tiger Lily? Astrally perceive?
You do see a spirit of probably air from this distance that's patrolling the grounds as well.
Just the one.
You can see one from here, yes.
Can
I don't
sense that
know.
one then?
I actually
You
need.
may. It's, again,
Alright.
it's a -3 dice zero sensing test because
Yeah.
of the background count.
2 successes.
2 successes, and I need my sensing chart, and I didn't bring that over here. It's somewhere else in this place. Motherfucker. Jamie.
She's gone. She's gone forever.
You're right there. On the shelf. I need. Oh, it's not on the shelf. Where the fuck is it? Look on the bottom middle shelf is my Shadowrun what you call it, the
No, that's not what I
thing
wanted.
that opens up and tells you
Kinda
the
want
DM screen there.
to go get that bottle of wine.
I'm
Something
asking you something.
celebratory, you know?
Ooh.
Then fuck, where did I put that damn thing? Shit. Okay. Well, I will just have to. I'll have to actually. Oh my god! I have to open the book. Oh no! Wait, I have my clipboards right here. I have. It's
Yeah.
right here. So much crap everywhere.
Oh, hey, one thing. Don't forget, when you come to Orlando, my book.
Which book? Oh, your which book?
I believe it's my Shadowrun book. I have my Pathfinder one. I know I left a core book over there.
I'll have to figure out which one that is.
Check your paint.
Because I have my Shadowrun book right next to me. I don't know where anything else is. A sensing table. So 2 hits. Is that what we got here?
Yep.
Let's see here. Well, you know it's spirit. Its emotional state is irrelevant. Let's see here. It is indeed. Oh, thank you. Yes, please. It is indeed an air elemental. And that's all you know.
Ah, don't know the level or anything of it.
No, that would be. You need at least a 3 to get that information.
Damn it. Fucking hate background counts. Fucking CZ. I can't wait to move out of the CZ.
It's not that bad. Wait a second. Home ground advantage.
What about it?
CZ Astral.
Do you
I
have
shouldn't
that?
be taking as many penalties, yes.
Okay. Reduce. If it reduces penalties for relevant stuff, you feel free to roll something different. Are you with them right now, looking across the river, or are you still?
I had looked across earlier and I'd taken those penalties. It's not going to help that much, I'm sure. It's the... it reduces the penalty by 2.
Okay. So,
So
go
I'll
ahead
just
and
roll.
with the -1. Roll 2 more dice, or whatever you want to do. Whatever works best.
I'll just roll 2 more dice. I got 1 hit.
1 hit. So yeah, you got the same information that Iggy and Kristoff got.
Okay. Then I will also try to ascend. I roll a few more dice for ascends.
Sure. Don't forget it's still minus because of the background count, but you.
Yep.
You know,
Right.
you gotta try to sense that spirit and see what it's up to.
Yep. That is 1, 2, 3 hits.
3 hits. What is your magic rating?
My magic rating is on here. 7.
It is lower than your magic rating.
I see.
Let's see here. Sorry, its force is lower. Its force is lower than your magic rating.
Right.
And that's it. Then everything else that Adam found out. It's an air spirit. And it's less than your magic rating. It's weaker than you.
Well, on the plus side, it's not a strong, all-powerful spirit. But that doesn't mean there's not just more than one.
After observing for a while, you do notice that you just see the one spirit kind of mulling about on its own. You don't see another
Okay.
one.
So that means there's at least one mage there.
Yes. So he would have to be, unless they somehow manage to employ a free spirit. Can they do that?
Mm,
Alright, I'm back.
Welcome back.
You're welcome.
It's driving me crazy because the character sheet I had said I still had 4 edge. I'm like, I switched. I spent the karma to get 5 edge like months ago.
So what are we doing?
Well, their astral presence is possibly muted comparatively.
Yeah, you definitely don't see anything like barriers or rituals or anything else floating around out there from this distance. You know, it's a little hard to tell because of all the weird, you know, life energy you're seeing coming from the swamp around you and everything.
Is there a swamp beast?
Swamping!
Do you hope not?
Almost.
Yeah, I hope so.
Um.
I'm gonna drink this lemon thing.
Cheers.
Oh no. I should have gotten something. I haven't gotten anything yet.
All right.
It's alright, we'll be there in
I'm
like
gonna-
2 weeks.
That's true.
Based
I'm
on
not sure.
on my knowledge of spirits or whatever, if I were to call Smokey over to me and he's still astral, could the air spirit see him from across the river?
Yes.
Theoretically, but the bigger question is, would he care? You don't know what orders the spirit was given. He could be told to only patrol the facility. He could have been told to patrol the facility and watch for any spirits within, you know, your visible range. You know, it could be lots of things.
Yeah.
I mean, you can usually generally assume that spirits aren't like patrol-y type spirits like that aren't going to care if they're not, if anything they see is not on the property they're designed to protect. And you're across the river from this thing, so
Yeah.
Just around the river bend.
no across.
Just across the river bend. Doesn't roll off as
It's
nicely,
not
I'm
bending,
sorry.
It's a straight. This is the straight part where there's a dock
Yeah.
here. 'Cause otherwise that'd be weird.
So there's a river between us. It's raining relatively hard. I imagine there's not a whole lot of other human activity.
We
about.
are cold and wet and sad.
You currently don't see a lot of human activity from where you are. Not really on the property. Other than the guards, like Jamie saw, a grand total of 6 Lone Star. You know.
Well, I think our best bet would be for one person capable to sneak in.
Sneak in, maybe when they get in, try and see if a matrix fuse there can help us.
Yes, I mean possibly more than one if anyone other than Hibiki finds themselves.
I'm not a sneaker.
But there
I
are
think
such
it's the
things
hair.
as invisibility.
Yeah.
But I don't know how effective that would be for the Zacastos.
I say, well, if there's
Or
a spirit,
the-
there's a mage.
They probably could see it
mage.
there. Yeah.
The spirit can still see you if I cast invisibility.
Yeah.
Mm.
You can still sneak past the spirit just because you can see it.
But I wouldn't know if I can't see the spirit in real life.
It would make it very hard to sneak past it if you can't actually see where it is. Correct.
Truth.
What if I
So
sent you with help?
And explain.
His spirit, whatever its name is.
No, I want him to explain.
Well, I mean,
And then promptly ignore it.
Eh.
my spirit, many of them are capable of using concealment, which is technically still astral, but might not be visible to other spirits. I'm not really certain.
Is there a way to capture the spirit without alerting the original person?
No. Any spirit harmed by a...
Not harm, just detain. Because if you can detain it, like, or keep it distracted while I do my thing,
or
that could eliminate one thing for me to worry about.
Or influenced.
Or whatever. You do you. I do me.
Let's see. I'm going to go ahead and summon a spirit.
Okay.
Let's see, what force should I? I mean, I don't. It's been a while, so I don't remember.
Cat, what are you?
37.
That's not a good idea.
You don't have enough magic for it anyway. Force 14.
Force 8.
Okay. I roll 8 dice, I believe, for
Yep.
summoning.
No, you roll. Actually, you get an extra dice. It basically treated as though I'm summoning a Force 9, and I get a Force 9.
Okay.
And how many do I roll? Who knows?
2 successes.
So many windows.
Go on, John.
I should really figure out that greater than 5 thing that you got going on here.
So on the left part of your screen, you see the die roller at the bottom there. Button for it looks like a 20-sided die on the left side.
Yeah.
Click that. Flip the d6,
Neat.
and then set it to target number is greater than 5.
Okay.
Just turn off exploding sixes. It's irrelevant.
So we just want to use that same roll, right? It's a 1, 2, 3, 4 hits.
1, 2, 3, 4. Yep, 4 hits. So yep, you got 2 net.
Okay. So I summon a spirit of man. It's gonna have concealment, which actually might be a starting property. Actually, that's a starting property. I'm gonna give it movement and psychokinesis.
Sounds good. It is
And fear, because apparently I get 3.
Nice.
That's a well, my spirit can at least keep you safe in the astral and prevent perhaps the other spirit from noticing or bothering you.
That'll do, pig. That'll do.
Pig? Rude.
It's a
I'm just
reference.
A little
Gee.
stocky, okay?
It's the nose.
I'm a dwarf. It's just how we're built.
Aw.
Okay, so
Ouch.
what time of day is it?
We'll say it's late at night, past 10, maybe close to midnight.
Okay. So I do my sneaky shit.
Sure. You want
Well, I have to get there first.
You could
I have to get there
drive
first.
You could drive around. Just
Don't know what to tell you,
you
Sage.
can swim
Yeah.
it. You could try to swim the river.
Hell no.
Which I don't have rules for, so don't do that.
Well, it's gonna be a no.
What could go wrong?
Or you guys just drive back around to the other side of back to where the facility was, and then kind of just sneak up on it from the swamp side.
Yeah, I do that.
Sneak up on it.
Get my-
Sage is down with this idea. What?
Alright, so give me a sneaking test. And I'm gonna grab some dice with us.
Grab it.
Bop it. Ah!
Oh.
Can you fucking stop?
He can just tell you
5
that.
success. Oh, he's not here.
He's not here at all. But it's fine. Hold on to that.
Those are short.
When he come back, just tell him that my spirit is going to be using influence to convince the spirit to not be on the same side as you are,
Meaning.
to avoid any areas that you might be in.
Okay, I'm back. What'd I miss?
So it's like a distraction.
It's more like mind control.
Okay. Wait. Okay. Sure. Whatever. Anyway, 5 successes for Shinaikai.
Okay. Alrighty. You sneak up, are you trying to move towards one of the gates, or are you trying to move just up to a random part of the fence?
Oh, there's a fence.
Yes, the whole thing is surrounded by a fence, and the fence
Okay.
goes meters in the land.
Hold on. Three successes on security procedures as I look about.
Okay, what are you trying to ascertain?
Cameras, or if there's patrols, looking around for patterns, that sort of thing.
Yeah, you know where the cameras are. The cameras are mounted pretty much on the outside of all the buildings. They're gonna be at the two guard shacks that are at each of the gates leading into this facility. Then every few feet there is the fence has the fence larger poles that have a floodlight on them, and each of those floodlights has a camera on that. Jamie relayed all that to you earlier when she was looking over.
Oh,
to the
okay.
side.
Okay, just making sure.
As far as the guards,
Okay.
there are four. You know there are 4 guards and a spirit that are maneuvering around the area, and then at least 2 other guards that are. Let's see here. Yep, 1 guard in each of the guard shacks, the entries, and then 4 more that are patrolling the grounds.
So I go ahead and command my spirit to use its concealment power on Hibiki.
Okay, that's a thing you can do.
Yep.
I'm surprised I don't have wire cutters on my stuff. Just lock picking sets. Duh. I don't think crowbar would work for this instance. So,
Excuse me.
I mean, I could
Would-
potentially just burn a hole in the fence.
oh, you?
I think so.
From where you... Well, I'm going in solo.
I assume
Yeah, I'm
everybody
not talking about
I
going
assume
inside. I'm
everybody-
just saying, giving you a way in.
I assume that everybody in
Yeah.
Fife went with you and went around to the other side back to the facility, so they don't
Right.
have to.
Yeah.
As backup.
You never know.
Cool. Would my monofilament whip cut through this fence?
I'm
Probably.
certain it would.
Give it enough effort. It's pretty strong. And it's just a chain
Okay.
link fence, really.
Is fence climbing not your forte?
Could be
Also, how much-
electrified.
Also, how much noise would that make? Depending on if it says depending on the amount of effort, it might make quite a bit of noise.
Can I tell if the fence is electrified?
You probably can. How do you want to find out?
Touch it.
Throw a log
No,
at it.
I'm not touching it. I'm not a dumbass.
Throw a log at it
Put
like
your
Dr. Grant.
dick on it.
No.
It's electric.
I mean, I'm just saying.
Just so you know, you do not want to whiz on the electric fence.
No, Mythbusters did that already.
Okay. I don't know. A hardware test. I don't know. Let's see.
Sure, give me a hardware test. Why not?
I mean, I don't know because I have lots of stuff. Two successes on 4 dice.
You're pretty sure it's not electrified.
Cool. Is there barbed wire from just looking at it?
Yes.
Damn.
And it's it wouldn't be barbed wire, it'd be monowire.
Nah. Still.
Basically, your monofilament whip just kind of wrapped around the entire top part of the building, or the thing. Good times.
It sucks having to do a mission when we have no idea what the fuck we're doing.
Yeah, right.
I know.
And we
Sucks.
don't have a Matrix user. Thanks,
You
David.
guys are on the right
Does
path.
anybody on their character sheet have wire cutters for like fence
That-
wire?
We
Mm.
could get some probably at the
let-
Stuffer Shack.
Let me just
Yeah.
ignite a section of fence.
And
No.
I don't have a problem believing that your character would have some sort of like
I know!
wire cutters on them to cut through.
But it's not on my sheet, so I want to be truthful.
Oh please, it's fucking wire cutters. If you just pay the money for them, you can have them.
How much are they? Fuck.
I don't know, 10 million maybe.
That's a lot of spending, man. Like, we broke.
I don't know what you're talking about. I'm rich. I don't spend money.
I'm rich, bitch.
Tyre
I'm
Lily doesn't spend money until she blows literal loads of it.
I am broke AF right now, so. But it'll
Okay.
be worth it in 2 months.
She's like, oh, I want this new gun. Save up for months, blow like 30,000 yen on it, but like, yep.
Okay. I will find a not so secure part of the fence and start cutting some wires.
Okay.
That's what I'm gonna do.
Give me another sneaking test. And is that spirit using its concealing power on you, John? Or her, John?
Yes.
What's the...
Dice pool modifier to anyone trying to perceive is -9.
Okay. Duly noted. What'd you get, Anna? Okay.
So, I got 5 successes and also 5 ones.
How many dice? Oh, so
18.
You're fine.
It doesn't matter, but I'm just like, it's weird.
You're good. You're all
Yeah.
good. Don't worry
Cool.
about it. Alright, so you managed to go ahead and take a couple snips into the fence, opening up a hole just small enough for you to crawl through, and you are inside the gate of the facility. Where do you want to go from there?
What looks like the place where you do the docking and the thing with the paperworks. Yeah, penis touching.
Sure. You guys just see like a sign over one of the buildings right in front of this office on it. You're pretty sure it's probably where you need to go.
Yeah,
You scurry
I do
over-
that.
You scurry up over to there, and you find that the door is locked, and there's a RFID lock on the door.
So my auto picker wouldn't work, is what you're
No.
saying. Fuck, what do I... Would I have to, like, pull the thing out and, like, mess with the thingy?
Yes. You would have to crack
Damn
open the
it.
case and tamper with all the stuff inside.
Alright, what are my checks that I need to make?
Make a locksmith. Sorry, hang on. Make a locksmithing check. Locksmith plus agility. You got it in there?
Yeah, with the 7.
Okay, so you easily managed
Sorry,
to pop
8.
The case. You easily managed to pop the case off of it, and you're looking at the insides. You do see that it has an anti-tamper system installed on top that you'll have to bypass as well. Make another locksmithing plus agility test. Beep, beep.
Hey.
7.
Do it again.
That face.
My leg's going
8.
flat.
Okay, you managed to bypass everything and open up the door.
Yes!
Woo!
I should probably put this panel back on.
Hodor.
Right?
You just
Yeah.
you just kind of slide it back on, make it look like it hasn't been fucked with. You're good to go.
Yeah, cool.
Okay.
Yeah, sneak inside.
Okay. So you're inside. This
Being
is
mindful of all cameras.
Yep, this is pretty standard office building, a little office shack here. You know, there's a desk at the very front with and there's like a series of chairs across the wall where people can sit while they're waiting for their turn. Ooh, excuse me, it's been a long day.
Pardon?
There is you know, a door leading to another room behind that seems to be like the manager's office and whatnot. There's a computer at the table. There is a camera in the room that you've recognized. You can easily avoid that. You don't have to worry about that trying to see you.
Cool.
Unless you're going crazy.
Like doing backflips off the handle.
Correct.
Cool. Well, I don't know if I should be hacking into the computer. I only have so much computer skills.
I get on the comm and I'm just like, you know, we could call Quantum Princess again.
Nah.
Anna, what's your comm link rating?
She doesn't have a meta link, does she?
I do have 2 different ones. I have a good one and a shitty one.
Which one are you wearing? Girl, what are you wearing?
I'm wearing some nice shoes, okay? So shut up. I guess I have Novatech and Rinraku.
What's the rating on them?
5 and 1.
Which one do you readily use on a run?
Probably the Novatech if I need it. And then when I'm out and about, I do the Rinraku as a casual thing. But never like...
The Red Rocker's the one?
Yeah.
Okay, so, you're hearing Kristoff, as he goes over the columns, it's a little bit garbled and distorted. It's kind of hard to hear. But you can hear what he's saying. It's just it's a little disjointed.
No, I would use Novatech on a run, but Renraku as a casual call thing is
Right.
what I meant to say.
You're using the good one right now, correct?
Yes.
That's that.
And it's still garbled?
Yes.
Damn.
The other one, you wouldn't be able to hear anything at all.
True.
What?
Okay.
No, I didn't mean to click on that. Go back.
It's probably.
It's David's computer. Peeler.
Well, does it look like there's a paper trail, like a literal paper trail, like a filing cabinet with papers?
Give me a perception test. As you're rifling through things, trying to find stuff. Make it at a minus, let's say, 2, because you're trying to also be sneaky and not be seen by cameras.
My calf headache feel.
On 4 dice, I only got 1 success.
So yeah, you manage to go through the stuff, and you're looking around, and you find some folders and whatnot that are not folded, but printed out memos and whatnot that talk about upcoming shipments and everything. You do know that there is one that mentions upcoming shipment to Truman Technologies. Then it kind of just gives a string of numbers and letters, and you're not quite sure what they mean. Do you have a computer skill?
Yes.
Roll your computer skill plus whatever relevant ties to.
Again, 4 dice.
You can do it. I believe in you.
You shouldn't.
2 successes! Oh my god!
You're pretty sure that what the letters and numbers are basically file numbers that you'd have to get onto one of their computers, or someone would have to hack into one of them if they needed to find that information.
We could potentially use that to get to Quanta Cupcake and see what she could do with it.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I will probably take a pic. I will make a little, text file into my thing and copy the numbers down, and then sneak out and retreat into the darkness.
Sure. Yeah, you come back to the party. Not an issue there. You've got the numbers in hand.
Yeah. So couldn't hear you guys very well in there, but I found some numbers. I think we can track our shipment that we need, and I think this is the tracking number for it. So we can probably give that to Quantum, and maybe she can find it. No, for us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Give me the text file, and I will make a call.
Seems like a thing that we should do.
I do this.
Okay, so you're gonna go ahead and call Quanta Princess then?
Yes.
Alright, who's gonna call her?
I will.
Okay, she answers again. She's like, Kristoff, again, what can I do for you, my friend?
Well, we are a little bit further along on our trek in this journey that we have, and I have information that I want to give to you to see what you can extrapolate out of it.
Oh, I do love information. What do you have for me?
I have a series of codes and numbers that we were able to infiltrate out of the harbor warehouse, but it appears they are files for the computer. And with Chaos Theory missing in action right now, I could definitely use this skill.
She says, let me take a look at that and see what I can figure out here. And you give her the information about where you got it from and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah, I got whatever information Hibiki's got and just put the text file over to her.
Okay.
But by the
what's your loyalty with her?
4.
2 or is 4?
No, it's loyalty. Sorry, it's loyalty to connection 4.
Yeah, loyalty 2.
Okay. Yeah, she takes it, does some digging, and she kind of she comes back and she says, "Well, I'm pretty sure that what you have here are basically the file paths or the paths to get some files off of a host. Where could I get on the host? I could easily just enter these and download the file directly with no fuss, no muss. But unfortunately, it seems that their host is inside of a building that is also protected against outward intrusion. It's just too difficult to cut through all the noise. I'm guessing that those buildings might be painted in anti-wireless paint. Seems pretty common for that area, as well as what I'm getting here. But if you can get somebody inside with these and hooks, and they can jack into the computer, there should be no problem with getting the information you need."
So I have to go back in there.
She kind of like sends over, let's call it like a tutorial video. It's like a minute and a half long, and it's just her talking and showing, like, plug it into this thing. Now you do this. Now type in these numbers, and wow! So even Iggy could do it.
Okay.
That's a lie.
She leaves a little note at the end and says, "Don't let Iggy do it."
Yeah, no. Because I'll get pissed off and I'll just frag the entire thing.
I'll
By
send
the
her
way,
a little.
Iggy, you receive a message from Tiger Lily. It says, "I get it! Iggy is short for Ignatius."
God damn
Oh my god.
Does anyone else feel like 1,000 voices
bomb so
are
hard.
just silent?
That's great.
She's smart, but like not that kind of smart. That's asking a little much for her.
So, what?
So we
know
are
now.
going to have to sneak back into the building, it seems.
it.
Okay.
There it is.
We need more of that in our lives.
So the appears we have to sneak back into the building.
Yeah.
Fine.
We'll make this.
Do you want me to do it?
No!
We'll make this a hand-move situation. Hibiki's able to sneak back into the building pretty easily. Goes back to the computer that was in the building. Plugs her comlink into it. Jumps right into the host. Enters the pathway. Downloads the file directly and is out.
Sweet.
Woo! Yeah.
All is well.
Woo!
All right. So.
Okay. Got
so
it.
We
Jesus
need to
Christ.
Look at this information carefully.
Yes.
Can I see?
No.
Excuse me.
No,
I
you
mean-
break it.
Can't you use the computer? What? Quentin Tarantino?
Edward, Dwight.
Quentin Tarantino.
Quentin, can you use computer relatively decently?
Yeah, I can probably peruse this file pretty relatively easily. I mean, can I have it?
I would suggest you get on it and I throw him, whatever information that we had.
Okay. I load up the file onto my coupling. Cha-cha-cha.
Sure. You open it up and you get the shipping manifest for this shipment that's coming in for Truma Technologies. You realize that it's a lot of like medical supplies and medical equipment. It makes sense because Truman has a lot of those hospitals and whatnot around town. It's coming in. It's going to be arriving in 2 days via barge and tug. The delivery time should be just before midnight. The name of the tugboat is the Portentous Tide, and its home port is Gary, Indiana.
Portentous.
Portentous, like a port, like portent, like.
I know. Tiger Lily finds it particularly entertaining.
So the manifest says medical supplies?
Medical
Where are they
supplies.
going to?
Truman Technologies.
Oh.
And coming from Indiana,
Why would he want to blow up a bunch of medical supplies?
Doesn't want people getting treated.
I'm gonna go with it. It puts a crimp in.
Positive that this is a rival company that's taking the shipment in. That's probably more to the point. It seemed very clear that he wanted us to get to whoever was taking in this, who was doing this order. You're not sure why or what's going on, but you know, it's nothing against.
He just wants this to disappear, correct?
He wants the shipment to not arrive at the docks.
that sort of shipment could do a lot of good in the community.
You're not wrong.
Are you suggesting that we
Hijack
infiltrate
the
the boat?
What is
and
it with these jobs
export
that
the
we have
medical
moral
supplies?
problems with? We're a terrible Shadowrun.
I mean,
I'm just saying.
that would be a probably massive operation, depending on the. Actually, looking over the transcript for this shipment. How much medical supplies? Like estimated weight?
I have that information. Let me pull that.
I was gonna say, well, if they're paying $10,000 for each of us, you know that it's probably like over 100,000 yen supply.
Millions!
Probably not millions, but probably like in the 100,000.
maybe
Secretly
even
millions.
billions.
It's saving them money to pay 50. It's saving them money to pay 50,000 new yen for us to destroy it, rather than have it enter in.
You know that the supplies are coming in shipping containers known as tricons. They call them tricons because a tricon is a shipping container that is approximately 2.4 meters by 2.4 meters by 1.8 meters. They name them that because if three of them can be connected together and locked down, they have the same footprint as a large shipping container. So three small ones basically makes one big one. You know that there are several of them on the thing. It doesn't actually tell me how many, so I'm going to go ahead and say 6. We'll say 6 for now. 6 is a good number. So 6 of these tricons, which are, like I said, 2.5 by 2.5 by 1.8 meters, you know, in size.
I say, based on the size of the containers,
Does seem like some shady shit.
I would estimate
But $10,000.
million
Yeah.
dollars is from the UK.
Ancient times.
You guys have this moral debate for a little while. You're not sure what to do about this, but it's getting late.
Yep.
You guys know that the shipment's coming in 2 days, so you get a unprecedented, break, a little rest before you actually have to go ahead and do your real job.
Dirty work.
The next
Yeah.
morning, you wake up and you get ready to go and to do some shopping and get maybe some equipment you need to make this job happen. When, let's say, Jamie gets a phone call. It's
Ooh.
Becky99.
Oh.
I answer. Hey, Becky.
Keep your pants on, Tiger Lily.
Ow.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm gonna back that up a little bit. It's a text message because this is not a phone call yet.
Oh, sad.
She still says
Yet.
"Hey Becky" to her phone.
Yeah, she
Uh,
does.
It's from Becky99. It's asking to meet with her.
When and where?
She gives you an address. Says please bring the team if that's okay.
Of course. So I'll tell you guys. I tell you guys. I'm like, hey guys, it seems like we have another potential job from Becky.
She does mention that she wants to talk to you. That's something about pertinent to your current employment.
fuck.
It's important to our current job.
Oh
Well,
boy.
Actually,
There we
no,
go.
but Becky is incredibly involved in the community. This is possibly a good opportunity.
She said a
for-
gang.
Yes, a
That is
gang
involved in the community.
is involved in the community. The gang is the community.
That's true. It's the
So we go.
Yeah, of course. We all go.
Okay, driving through Desolation Angel Turf is always a breath of fresh air in the zone, relatively. You are still in the containment zone, but the Angels do what they can to keep their neighborhood free from the more chaotic elements so pervasive in Chicago proper. As the team pulls up to to Becky's clubhouse, they find her sitting... Sorry, this is one of those, like, read some of this, but don't read some of this, so I'm trying to make sure I don't give away any information. You find her sitting in a rocking chair on the porch with a few of her tougher lieutenants watching children under the eaves, banished from the yard by the rain that just won't go away. Seeing you arrive, she waves her sisters away and they pack up the children and take them into the house. Once they vacate, the Desolation Angels leader beckons your crew up to the porch. So glad you were able to take the time to visit, she states, half a smile on her face. She seems to be in a pleasant mood despite the gray weather. I know you're busy, so I'll get to the point. A little yacky bird let on that you guys are set to hijack a shipment of supplies destined for the Truman clinics in the zone.
Yes.
She holds up a hand to forestall any more conversation. Corporate politics are never anything I want to get into, but what I do know is that it would be a damn shame to see good supplies go to waste, especially meds we could use right now. Tate's good people, but bottom line, the clinics he runs are looking for profit. Putting their meds directly into our hands is worthwhile to me. So, why I propose that instead of dropping those containers into the drink, you figure out a way to bring them here. I'll make it worth your while. What do you say to a neat 5K? That's each, of course.
I'm listening.
I mean, we could make it look like those shipments got destroyed, and I suppose bring them here.
Destroyed is not necessary. It was just to get rid of the shipment and make sure it doesn't arrive. But...
Yeah, but if we make it look destroyed, you know,
No, my concern is more along the lines of how easily you came across this information.
Well, Sid couldn't help but brag back at the vault to some of his friends about this big job he set up. And of course, because I run security for the vault, his friends are my friends, and they, you know, they talked.
That's not necessarily good.
I was gonna say, that's not exactly great when we run in the shadows. I mean, I'm pretty, I'm pretty famous, but...
That's a conversation we need to have with Sid later.
Yeah.
I get...
Be a bad idea.
I get he's a promoter, but god damn it.
I was gonna say, my notoriety is pretty high, but I don't need it getting higher.
My other concern is this means that if Sid
other
is
people
spreading
know
these rumors, yeah.
Oh, don't worry. I know all the people that he was chatting this about. None of them are, let's say, going to spill beans to Dr. Tate or anybody he's affiliated with.
No extra lip flapping?
No.
Good.
Again,
I don't like...
It helps. Most of them are tight-lipped. Just, you know, when I'm the, when you're friends with the head of the security, things tend to get leaked.
Loose lips sink tugboats.
Well, hopefully we're not sinking any tugboats yet. You can sink it later if you want, for all I care. But... So, 5,000 apiece. Do we have an accord?
Sure.
I believe we have an agreement.
Yeah.
Okay.
Christoph, did you have anything you wanted to add?
No.
Well, all right then. Damn.
Tiger Lily gives like a pressing no.
I just can't help but feel like that's something you might want to say. I don't.
Hello,
whatever.
Yubaka. Welcome to the stream.
Hey, Baka, what's up?
No, there is nothing additional. Just if there's any help that you can offer while we are trying to get the containers, that would be very helpful.
Let's see here. She says, well, let's see here. You'll probably have to get yourself transportation for offloading the equipment off the boat and getting it to us, because when I say bring it to me, I don't mean I have a dock available for you to drop it off at. You'll have to get it on a truck of some kind and bring it to me. truck and a good trailer, probably a good way to go. And I mean, I assume you have a boat to help with your endeavor, right?
We were
Yeah!
planning on. Yeah, we were getting to that.
So you don't have a boat, is what you're telling me.
Well, our original plan
It's a
before
work
you
in
projected
progress.
was to blow it up,
No, we
but
don't have a
now
boat.
that we have, so no, we don't have a boat yet.
Have you been acquainted with my good friend Goober?
Oh, Goob, yeah.
You might want to give him a call. He can probably help you out. In fact, tell him that I told you to call him and see if that helps.
Can do.
Do I actually have Goober? I sure should have Goober because he's one of the.
Everybody, if you have a newer character, you should have every single contact that they've acquired so far.
Gotcha. I
At
didn't
the very
add it,
least,
but I should.
loyalty 1.
Gotcha.
Goober, connection 4, loyalty
Yeah.
2.
Yeah, I got some Goober.
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 Goober. Who's calling Goober?
She says, "Give me
Cool.
a call when you have the shipment," and she heads back
Alright.
into the house.
Alright.
Alright, call on Goobs.
Call Goober.
All right, who's calling Goober?
Not it.
I suppose Kristoff, technically, you guys haven't dealt with Cooper, have you?
I have.
Everybody here knows Goober. Whether or not you've worked a lot with him is a different.
So
Who has
what?
the highest loyalty?
I think
have
he's
loyal-
equally loyal to all of us.
Not necessarily true.
Considering
What?
I don't have him on my sheet, I'm gonna assume.
Loyalty 1.
Yeah.
I have a loyalty 2.
Loyalty 4.
Oh, there you go.
Well, Iggy, Ignatius. By the way, Iggy's short for Ignatius. Call.
All right, Iggy, you give a call.
I thought Kristoff was loyalty 4.
Is he? I can't. It's you. You both are kind of breaking up a little bit. In fact, you both just. Oh no, there you go. Kristoff's moving again.
You good?
Yeah,
Kristoff's
you're good now.
loyalty 4, right?
Okay.
Yeah.
This might be an older sheet for me, so I only have loyalty 2.
Oh. Oh, sorry, no. I'm sorry. I'm loyalty 2. Connection 4. That's my bad.
Oh,
So-
okay.
Doesn't really matter who calls.
So, go, Kristoff. Talkie man.
I'll be like,
with
okay,
the words
okay,
and
okay.
stuff.
So
Because I don't do
go
that
with
very
the words
well.
and stuff.
The phone rings longer than you would expect, and then all of a sudden you hear a dwarf voice on the other side, and he's like, "Oh, what do you want?"
Goober, it's me, Christoph.
Oh, hey, yeah.
Did
Who?
I get Christoph? You know, space guy. Good.
Oh, yeah. You hang out with those guys. What do you need? Sorry, just hang on a second. You hear like some bottles clanking and some noise and some movement. It's like, all right. What do you want?
You forgot?
Becky mentioned to you that you would probably need a truck and trailer to be able to haul the materials, from wherever they were dropped off, and possibly a boat as well to help get to the shipment on the water.
Okay, like my connection broke up. I missed like the first 2 minutes of whatever you were saying.
Okay, so Becky mentioned that you are gonna probably need a truck and trailer of some kind to haul the materials from wherever they were dropped off to her clubhouse. If you decide
And
to
a
go
boat.
that route. And you probably
That
need a
is
boat
correct.
to get this whole shindig started. And she mentioned that Goober would probably be a good person to go to with all that.
Yes. So, Goober, good. All right. All right. If there's, you have a truck trailer, correct?
I have lots of trucks and lots of trailers and lots of other things. Are you trying to move something?
Yes. We are trying to procure a shipment that is going to be coming in soon.
Oh, and a truck And
he says, "All right. Well, like how big are we talking about here? What are you trying to move?"
I sent him the dimensions of the Tricons and how many we're trying to get.
Goes, half a dozen Tricons. Dang. Yeah. I've got a trailer that can move that, and probably get you a gopher. Toyota Gopher that can move that around for you. Yeah, I could probably pull that off for you. About I'll say about 2,000 new yen. You can rent those from me, no problem.
No problem. I sent it over his way.
All right, so 2,000 new yen. He's like, oh, all right then. I will have it sent over to where are you guys staying right now? And you give him whatever address for a meeting point, and he sends it on over that direction. He's like, do you mention you need a boat too? Is that what I heard?
That is correct.
Oh. Well, I think I have. Let's see. What do I have on here? I got a cutlass, a Morgaine cutlass. I can probably rent you to that. Yeah, I tell you what. I'll even cut you the same deal on that one. About 1,000 new yen. You can borrow it from me for a few days.
No problem. Send it
Now,
over his way.
I want you to know you're responsible for all damages for this for anything that breaks here, right?
of course.
Of course, we will try to treat it with as much respect as possible.
You better. All right then. Well, and it gives you kind of a GPS ping for a small out-of-the-way dock on the river, and he's like, "Well, that's where the boat, the Cutlass, will be parked. Hopefully, one of you guys can pilot it."
Does anybody have pilot watercraft?
How long would it take? How long would it take?
A day.
Yeah. Okay, I can train in pilot watercraft.
If
I can do it.
trained in pilot watercraft, it's two karma for a new skill.
I can. Yeah, I was gonna say.
You spend 2 karma. It takes you the day to train up the skill.
All right, I'll do it. I'll train up in piloting water boats.
Water boats.
Water boats.
By the way, she probably phrases it like that too, like water boat, not land boats. Water.
Of course. Land boats are Buicks.
Airboats.
So the Morgaine Cutlass is a 14R boat that costs 96,000 new yen.
Let's not kill the boat, guys. Oh, we need a boat though. We need to invest in a boat.
I mean,
Why?
I think we'll be alright with
not?
just renting for now.
We're fine
So we can be like
renting.
Super Friends, like get in the Super Friends boat. Boom.
but no, like after like a day of probably like driving around the boat and practice that, Tiger Lily's like, you guys, you know what we really need in this group? It's a
What?
fucking boat.
No.
How often are we going to use a boat in anything that we do?
Does anyone have renter's insurance?
So the same day you go to check on the truck and trailer, pull up to your prescribed location, and you guys go check out the Morgaine Cutlass. This boat has weapon mounts has 2 heavy weapon mounts on it. There are no guns in those mounts at the current moment.
It's the best day ever. What more could I
Very
want?
high quality sensor suite, and it's a pretty fast and pretty buff little boat.
I need this boat.
Well, you can spend your money on it if that's what you really want.
I look over at the boat. I say, I think if anybody has any kind of gun they want to install into here,
And I look directly at Tiger.
then we'd
Yep.
need
She probably
somebody
has all of
who's competent with hardware to put it in.
You could do that.
I think I have the
Yeah.
hardware skill.
I have 4 dice.
Oh, that's probably 4 more than me, actually. No, wait. What's hardware based off of?
Logic?
Logic?
I'm pretty sure it's intuition.
According to this, it's logic.
How do I not have hardware, actually?
I guess that would work. Or-
I mean, I could try to clutch it.
Uh,
I have done
I'm-
some repairs around, but it was mostly.
do we
just-
know anyone? Do we know anyone that's good with hardware? Giggity here. Know anyone that's good with hardware?
The Decker who's not here.
Well, this is a lot of fun.
He'd be the first
Goo-
choice, but
Goober obviously would be good. Quantum probably would be also pretty okay, but for what you're trying to do, you'd probably want somebody more like Goober.
How good do I need to be to do this?
Oh, you actually want to try to install the guns on there?
Yeah.
one of her weapons.
Oh man, let's find out.
Oh dear.
By the way, it's gonna
Or in
be
the book.
negotiation.
Peace negotiation. All right.
Or-
So if this dies, if my gun hurt, Tiger Lily will explicitly look at you and be like, "Gets hurt. You don't hurt." And not because you are kicked out of the group, because you will physically not do. And then she hands over her gun all joyfully. Good luck!
I'm not drive. I mean, oh, you're talking about if I screw up installing it. Oh.
And I watch with a smile.
Mhm.
I just pull a flask out of my jacket and I'm just like, this will get interesting, hopefully.
Oh yes. So the plan is to get the stuff, blow up the boat, to make it appear like it sunk, and then we run off with the loot and deliver payday.
Go on, take the money and run.
Essentially, that's the plan.
So long as we are in agreement, that is the plan.
Avison, the door was fucking
know.
shut, you
After
dumb
we steal it.
bitch.
The boat will sink.
Yes. The cargo will be ours, but the
Yes.
boat will sink.
The boat
But the
will sink.
boat will sink.
This will be so much fun.
It's everything I ever wanted. Aside from an actual wet work job, where we have to take out a high.
So,
it's not
in
gonna be
retrospect,
well-
do you think I should
the
learn
water.
how to drive the boat while you shoot the guns? Because Yeah.
it's really not a
Yeah.
you have better guns than me.
bad- Mhm.
That's true. I am good with the gun, and I'm not sure I would let any of you try and.
What's that?
What's your
Kristoff's good with guns.
gunnery skill at?
Mine?
It's gunnery, not.
If you mount the gun on the thing, you use gunnery skill instead of.
Oh.
anything else.
Do you have gunnery?
Can I trade up in gunnery? You can trade
Oh.
up.
I have gunnery.
I
Eric?
have 11 dice in gunnery.
I don't have.
got,
Well then, we may as
Ben?
well mount my gun, and you can do gunnery, and I can
Pilot.
pilot. the
Don't worry,
boat.
I'll take care of peace negotiation.
Tiger Lily looks at you like, swear to God, this gun is my life. If it dies, a lot of
Oh.
other things are gonna go.
I'm very aware. It's his problem if he mounts it wrong.
Well,
So who's
Pointing
gonna
to Quinn.
Who wants to try to mount this gun on here?
It's gonna be me.
Alright, you gonna do a
With
hardware
what
skill?
dice?
I am eventually.
Uh,
First, I'm gonna do an analyze device skill.
Okay. It does.
It's not skill. It's analyze device spell. It is. Oh wait, pull it up. Allows the subject to analyze the purpose and operation of a device or piece of equipment within a range of the sense. The casting a spell opposed by the object's resistance. Each net hit provides a piece of information about the device, and also gives the subject a bonus die while operating the device. It allows the subject to ignore any skill defaulting modifiers for using it as long as the spell is sustained.
Okay, go ahead and make a roll on that.
Okay.
And I have to roll
I'm gonna be
the-
casting it. Force 7.
Sure.
All right. We have the dice roller. Forgot about that.
Use the dice roll.
Use the dice roller, Duke.
Oh.
You had that.
Oh,
Not
no,
bad.
it's other way around.
2 successes. You got 2 successes. 1, 2, 3. Actually, no, it's more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Because it's greater than 4,
1,
actually, is what
2,
it's supposed to
3,
be.
4, 5. No, it's greater than 5. You said it backward. I know it sounds crazy, but you actually do great. Set it to greater than 5, and it'll be correct. But it doesn't matter. You got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 successes on that.
Well, 5s and 6s both count for successes, so it'd be greater than 4.
Yes, but trust me, you put it as greater than 5, and it works because I did it, and that's what I've been doing. Like,
okay,
I'm pretty sure it's meant to say greater than and or equal to, not just greater than.
Okay.
It's dumb.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 hits, looks like.
Is there left? Cool.
That's not bad.
So yeah, you get some insight to this device. You kind of figure out how it works, how it all goes together. You think you have a good understanding here. Go ahead and give me a hardware test.
Okay.
Because you're gonna mount it, right?
Correct. So hardware with plus 5
logic, I think. Yeah.
Is going to be logic plus the 5 bonus dice. So 14. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, I guess that does work. That's weird.
Yeah, I'll say, but by the end of the day, you were easily able to set up that Ares Alpha and mount it on top of there. So yeah, it is locked in, ready to go.
Good job. Good job. Your life was on the line.
All of this fishing wire to work the way it does, and for some reason there's always duct tape in every vehicle I've ever rented from Goober. Every vehicle. Some of it's on the vehicle, but
it is. It's pretty gnarly.
Anyways,
that's rude. He provided us with the means to do our job. You're gonna diss his merchandise? I'm gonna tell him.
He does good repairs with limited tools. That's impressive.
So, you've got your boat. You've got you went ahead and mounted a gun onto it. It's behind this nice little armored shield, so whoever's using it will actually have a little bit of cover. It looks like.
Sweet.
It's
we
gonna be
got
exciting.
the means.
So you still have a whole day before you presumably a day, and then most of them the day you have to wait till the right before midnight. So.
All right. So then the plan is to go to the boat before it reaches the dock and just and take over the boat basically and have it pull up where we want it to pull up, or are we following it till it gets to the harbor?
Oh no, we're gonna intercept it beforehand because trying to deal with the area's security kind of suck.
Yeah. So
personal opinion.
That's fine. I was
well, we also,
sure that
did the manifest or any of the information that we gathered from the port master's office about like the boats to security, what they would be like bringing?
From the information I got from Quantum Princess, it looks like they're going to have some really, really good security
on the boat.
Yes.
I did want to.
That's fine.
Name for the boat. You theoretically could like do some matrix searching or call around asking for information about the boat in particular.
I did want to say we're gonna kind of want to look and see if there's any cameras on the boat or wherever we all wind up unloading the boat to our truck, because if it shows.
You have a dock that you parked your own boat at that you theoretically could bring the other one to if you wanted to.
Well, yeah, but I'm saying make sure there's not a lot of cameras in that area, because otherwise
it's a private dock that Goober owns.
It's like
oh, okay.
Yeah, it's like this is a swampy area through here. It's like kind of like in the sticks. It's like it's fairly tucked away. Shouldn't be a problem.
Sounds good.
All right. Let's
want to make sure we don't get fucked up by security.
Our other concern,
it's not a problem there.
Based on the amount of materials there will be, how we would be able to get all of it, if necessary, onto this boat.
Does it have like a crane machine? This boat?
Yeah, I'm not really sure what it looks like, honestly.
Yeah.
I was asking Eric.
I'm sorry.
Based on
this thing has a crane machine that we can like.
I thought it was a quick little like gunboat.
Yes, I do believe so. Let me double check this. You asking about the boat that you're on, the barge you're going to go find out stuff about.
The boat we are currently piloting.
Does not have any sort of drone arm or anything like that.
Does
But the barge
boat-
itself, does, which will allow us to
so
take
long as we
the
can figure out how to work
cargo
it.
off.
So the barge does.
In theory, yes.
So we need to.
If not, how heavy are these?
Tons, probably.
We're gonna have to infiltrate the barge, take over the barge, possibly kill everyone. Just kill everybody,
Yeah, well,
and then
collateral damage.
It's my hope that that's what happens, but
I don't think
this is what's gonna happen. We're gonna kill everyone on that boat.
Yep.
Steal the cargo, sink the boat.
Absolutely, of course.
Oh shit!
Ooh, I should buy some bombs.
Yeah, do it. Let's do
Yeah,
it.
let's buy some
Explosives
bombs.
would
No.
almost assuredly put our prize at the bottom of the sea. Or the
Yes,
river.
explosives. Yes, we need explosives right now.
no. You do not need explosives.
I
I am an explosive.
but I think I want to. I mean, you can catch things on fire. I can blow holes in things.
No,
Man.
I
How
can
about
blow
we
things
do it
up.
all? I shoot your gun. You plant explosives. Iggy does explosion with his fingertips.
Yeah,
And
I
we
mean,
just do
like-
everything.
Why not overkill this? I mean, Iggy, let's face it. If we're gonna overkill, now is time.
I just don't want anybody to steal my thunder. That's all I'm saying.
Oh no! How about I
want-
like put the bombs on the boat and you just blow it?
So I found it. There are in actuality there are 4 containers on this barge that you are relevant to.
Okay.
Each one weighs 1,350 kilograms, which comes out to basically 1.4 whatever tons each.
Damn.
So they're looking at 1.5 tons per container, and there's 4 of them. Now your boat can definitely support that.
It can't
Oh,
lift.
it can't support that. I'm sorry. Your boat that you're taking cannot support that weight.
Really? I thought you said you could.
No, that was a mistake there. The boat that you got will get you to that barge.
Can it tow the
But
barge?
we have to get the barge to the secure location.
Can we tow the barge? Hand the boat,
Probably not.
tow the barge.
No, but there's a tugboat that's attached to the barge that could tug it. For sure.
All right, so we're gonna have to. So we need 2 people to pilot watercraft. 1 to drive the tugboat, 1 to drive the other boat.
I've got
The-
I've got 2 karma. I've got 2 karma left. I can handle.
Oh, I can do that. No, I can
Yeah,
do that.
I was gonna say. So we need 2 people to pilot watercraft, and then after we get the boat
Yeah,
to
my-
the
my
secure,
hands-
lo-
I was
to the
like, my hands are
secure.
better doing other things.
Yeah, after we get the boat to a secure location, get it and the barge back out into the water and just blow it the fuck up.
So
Blow the
really-
ever-living shit out.
So really, the big point is we need to make sure we control the tugboat and make sure that nobody on the barge signals for help.
Or we just kill everyone.
There's
Or
that,
we
yeah,
kill
but
every-
we have to make
do
sure
that
that we
instantaneously.
have to make sure that we do it quickly enough so they don't signal for help.
True.
But it's still time sensitive. If they have enough time to send out a message for help, it makes the mission a lot more difficult.
So.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mhm.
So we need to take over the tugboat,
Yes.
slowly kill everyone.
Quickly
Well-
kill everybody.
Quickly, not slowly.
Well, no. When I say slowly, I mean stealthily kill everyone.
Yeah, gotcha.
Yeah.
Grab him by the neck,
Um.
slowly jam it into his neck.
Dang. That's dark.
Or I could just set
And dump the
people on
body over the
fire.
other thing.
May not be
I mean,
quiet.
bodies belong in rivers, man. Don't know
Mhm.
what to say. The rest of the world.
And then take thing to private dock. That's
Cue
the plan.
multiple
And then blow
Wilhelms.
up.
While they're
Okay.
talking
Blow-
about murder, I'm going to go ahead and look up the employee manifest for this ship.
Yeah, yeah, and then we blow up the ever-living shit out of that boat. Because, yeah, they could probably take it and scrub it, but that's shady. That looks weird. We need to destroy that boat in the water,
Yeah.
and not at that dock.
Nope.
Well, at that point, also, we're doing Truman a solid because they can just say the boat sank and they didn't get their supplies stolen.
Exactly. So, we need to sink that boat.
Absolutely. I've got you all day.
Yeah. And listen, Iggy, you can still, like, blow it up. Just let me put some bombs on it to add a little extra flair to the fireworks.
That's fine, I guess.
I mean,
Well,
like,
more than anything, like I just want to take care of the people.
oh, but I'm so
Bombs will
good
probably
at...
a little bit. Bombs will probably do quicker than I can. I have to be able to see everywhere I'm throwing mine. So
Eric,
so
I'm
a
gonna
time
be...
release.
I'm definitely
release
gonna
is
be
probably
buying bombs in the next...
Explosives, you say?
Explosives, I said.
Oh
You
dear.
have to be able to
Hopefully
get
we have enough time.
You have to be able to get them within 12 hours.
Well,
That's a good point. I'd say within 24 hours. I mean, like, you gotta have a whole day, and then the next day is not even until midnight, so, you know.
Yeah, good
so-
point. Good point.
I-
All right.
I
Oh,
got
we probably want to
time.
finish it far enough so that we have time to deal with whatever till it gets to the dock. So,
Right, so, yeah, I had the wrong book for explosives. Okay, so, make a note, Jamie,
Yes.
that you want to buy explosives.
Not a hard note to make.
That way that I can, at some point, figure out what that's going to cost, because it's going to be a pain in the butt. And we'll make that a thing.
I got some money. Got some money to blow. Could just grenade launcher it, you might say that, but man, no. Explosives. I have ranks in demolition.
That'll be relevant, so.
Jesus.
Fuck was that?
My nostrils.
Why would you do that?
Dragon!
so, Eric, what is the... Would my... since I took pilot watercraft, would it be the same as my pilot groundcraft? 8 dice? No.
Yeah, assuming the rank's the same level, like rank 1,
Yeah.
then yeah.
Alright,
Okay.
I'll put
Just want to
one-
make sure.
point into my pilot watercraft as well.
Make sure to mark off your karma, and it's good to go.
So the next question is, when we're on our boats and we're going wherever, who is getting on the barge and who is getting on the tugboat? Because we are going to have to split the party for this.
Well,
Should we have more than just 2 people learning how to drive, just in case of reasons?
no, I think 2 is fine.
Yeah.
So, what we're going to do...
Hang on, Adam.
Huh.
Give me a perception test.
Right now?
Yes.
Am I taking any negatives?
No. No.
All right.
I know what kind of beer you got.
Huh?
What kind of beer you
5
got?
successes.
So what was that?
5 successes.
That is a shock top.
So
It is
5
definitely-
successes.
Grapefruit, chop top.
You are when everyone's kind of like looking over the boat and kind of like hanging out and doing all that kind of stuff and like trying to figure out how they're gonna do the plan or whatever. You look over and you notice that Quentin is kind of staring at you. His eyes are slightly glazed over.
Kristoff, actually.
Sorry.
Kristoff.
Why,
Huh?
Kristoff?
Oh.
Close enough. You did your best. That's fine.
Kristoff, roll me a perception test.
I mean,
What's
Sorry.
going on?
Nothing.
What's going on?
just a little chaos.
Mind you.
Oh.
It's always-
Wah!
It's all good.
1 success.
Nothing happens. Disregard it. Move along.
Oh, that's good times. That's good times.
Well, since it makes it easier, we'll say that Iggy, you were kind of like watching Kristoff, and you noticed that Quentin for a moment there was staring intently at him, and his eyes were kind of glazed over with energy. The telltale signs of someone who's doing a sensing test. And he blinks and he kind of disregards it and he walks away and nothing else comes from that. Kristoff doesn't seem to mind it at all. John.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my God.
You take 2 points of evil.
Just 2?
Just 2.
Oh, you're already at you're like 2 points away from being pure evil.
Oh, come on, give me a break. I'm way past evil.
Oh, okay. Then you're like 10 points over.
No, I mean
You're basically like a lich.
lot of work for the people, so I might be okay. Like a lot of work for the people.
No, man, you're like wanted,
5?
like in 12 states.
Yes.
Kristoff.
Same.
Yes.
Are you or have you ever been a technomancer?
No.
Are you subject to any disease or toxin? Do you have any Deltaware implants, gene treatments, or nanotechnology in your body at this time?
Let's see, I got my Cyberware Smart Link, I got my BioWare stuff.
Go ahead and read those out, please.
Pneumatic Enhancer, AlphaWare, Muscle Toner, Synaptic Booster, and Tailored Pheromones. And then my Matrix device is a Fuji Cyber X7.
That's irrelevant, he can't tell that. What is your essence?
Let's see, Essence is 2.4.
Okay.
Oh man, you have.
And how
Karma.
are you feeling?
Good.
Good. Those are the results of your sensing test.
One thing that I was actually kind of looking for. Any addictions?
Give me a second here.
Health.
Alcohol.
Health.
Vodka.
Falls into health. So yes,
What?
do you have any
What?
sort of
He
addiction
loves the vodka.
that you have that is of any actual addictions to note?
Actual addictions, no.
Okay.
Okay.
But I mean, if you wanted to count the alcoholism as an addiction, I suppose you could. You technically wouldn't be wrong.
Dang. Well, now that I screwed all that up, let's move
No, it's fine.
forward.
It's fine.
So,
Like nothing you
No. Not necessarily, because I did roll and I did see that happening. I will walk up to little fucking Quentin and I'll be like, "What the fuck was that? What do you think you're doing, you little short man? What are you doing?"
You care about his
Because I'm
health,
super
right?
protective of Toffee.
Oh,
I say you care about his health, right?
Of course I care about his health. What does that have to do with you doing your little thing?
Well,
Well, first of all, Tiger Lily would walk up at the juncture. It's a thing. Don't you magic people like ascend people? Isn't it a thing you do?
and
I mean-
if he's, well, intoxicated, that's one thing. But if it's worse than that, I would like to know for his benefit as well as mine.
Tiger Lily raises her hand. She's like, "It's worse than that for me, but you know that."
I'd be
I
like,
had no idea actually, but
I will look at him. I'll just be like, "That's none of your business."
it affects the mission, doesn't
I
it?
pull out a flask and I'm like, "Are you worried about my drinking?"
No, I don't think he was worrying about your drinking.
No, I think I was more worried about your hangover.
You don't need to worry about hangovers.
Hangovers suck, man. I mean, I've never had one, but have you ever gone like weeks without doing drugs? Oh Jesus!
I'll say one more thing. I was like, "Try it again, and there'll be nothing left." And I will attempt to intimidate. It's not great, but I will attempt.
Cute.
I mean, it's fine. I don't have that much from... Actually,
You know what?
Intimidate
And I'll
plus 5.
and I will edge it too.
Oh, oh shit.
He's serious.
What do I oppose intimidate with?
Charisma?
Well, yes, it's charisma. It's God damn it! Where is my goddamn GM screen?
Eric,
On
I-
the GM screen. Ugh.
Oh, of course I rolled no 6s. It's a whopping 3 successes on that sad
Best
face.
uses of edge.
Oh.
And we're gone. Actually, I could probably look it up via Hero Labs, except I don't have intimidation as a skill.
I
Shit.
found my GM screen. So who's intimidating?
I've tried to intimidate
Ignatius.
Quentin. I'm trying to intimidate Quentin so he
It's
never
opposed
pulls
by
that
okay,
BS
so
again.
a character roll of intimidation plus charisma is opposed by intimidation plus willpower.
Oh, well, alright. I guess I'm rolling will -1.
Yes.
Do you have no charisma? Or no?
No, it's
No.
will plus intimidation, and I'm like,
Yeah.
intimidation, yeah, I totally, guys.
I got this, guys.
You're an intimidating motherfucker.
Oh, come on.
Really?
I've
Really?
got a high will, it's my thing.
So you resisted the intimidation that's been thrust upon you.
I,
You're like, I don't give a shit.
it's not that I don't care, it's that I really... No, it actually is that I don't care. Sorry.
Savage, Quentin.
Hmm.
I'm not strong enough to pick him up, but I let go of whatever I grabbed him by and I fucking walk away. I'm like, you bitch, fuck you.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
You're not to lie.
So is Quentin in the habit of just like sensing people like on the reg or anything like that, or is it just something you're doing out of just this particular moment?
He's done that to 3 characters so far.
Okay.
Yeah. Odd.
It might be a thing of
Paranoid.
concern for the well-being of his party.
Fair enough. Okay. Just curious.
I look at Quentin, I'm like, man, you're sense wrong people.
Which ones have you sensed so far?
Jeff's character.
Right.
I remember that.
Christoph.
Vague.
Kristoff.
Hibiki.
Did I sense Hibiki?
Yes, you did. Because you didn't trust her. If my memory is correct, and I think it's...
I don't remember this.
I don't remember if I said I meant it might have just been Kristoff at this point and Jeff's character.
Jeff's
Well, my
character.
point was, is this something that your character would do just like as time goes on, or is it something that you're saving for like particular moments like this where you warrant it happening?
Oh no, my character would do this as time goes on. Actually,
Okay,
it's sort
so
of like a.
if you who have you not a sense? We're thinking Hibiki and Tiger Lily and Iggy.
Yeah,
And Iggy.
So why don't we go ahead and just do an sensing test on the 3 of them, and this could have happened at any time, just to go ahead and like, you know, have it as a thing that has happened, you know.
Sort of get a general idea of these characters.
Yeah, we'll go left
So,
to right, so start
it's-
with Jamie.
Intimidation plus willpower.
No, he's just a sensing
No.
you.
Yeah, it's
Oh.
3. No, you're not getting a defense on this. This is me like looking at you, basically.
Okay, so
Jamie, what's your magic?
my magic is 7.
Okay, so John, your magic is
7.
okay. So it's that's great because that means it's equal. So,
Oh,
do you have any sort of disease or toxin?
Aside from addiction, no.
I mean, addiction's kind of a disease, I guess. So
Yeah, aside from I do have addiction, but
you
aside from
probably
addiction,
already knew that. So, and your character does not have any sort of implants, right? I'm pretty sure.
negative.
And how do you feel?
Overwhelmingly frustrated at the state of the world.
Sure.
All right, John, go ahead and and then roll a perception test, and John roll a stealth test. John, roll one stealth test. We'll just apply to anybody who's to make sure they don't actually see you doing this.
Do you want me to use an edge for that?
Sure, because you did it on the last one, and they don't get an edge because it would be perceived that they wouldn't get one. So, Jamie, Anna, and Adam, go ahead and roll a perception test.
Holy crap! All right.
I don't know that Tiger Lily would honestly care.
I have 5 successes.
Cool. Keep that in mind.
4.
Successes.
Oh wait, yeah, 5 successes. Sorry, I forgot to take off exploding 6s again, but they didn't explode into more successes. It was still 5 on the original.
4.
Okay, so 5 means that Adam is the only one who notices that he's being incensed at some point. This probably happened a while ago, so, you know.
Could I have used my flexible signature to fake it?
Probably.
Yeah.
Okay, John, roll a sensing against Anna.
Three.
Anna, how are you feeling?
Feeling alright. I mean, you know, kind of excited. We get to, you know, probably blow something up and probably kill some people. It'll be kind of cool.
Pretty
It's gonna be
dope.
awesome.
Right?
Is your John, your magic 7?
7.
Is your magic higher or lower than his, or do you have magic rating?
What's magic?
Exactly.
Is your essence lower than John? John, what's your essence? 6. Duh.
Right.
Is your essence lower than 6? You don't have
Yes.
to tell him the number. You just have to tell him it's lower than 6.
2. I have an
And-
essence of 2.
And are you subject to any diseases? You technically can tell John that and not anybody else because he didn't tell anybody.
You can message me
okay.
in private if you
Okay.
so choose.
Yep, I'm doing that right now. Hold on, let me find my...
Oh no! I have a feeling I don't need to
And
know this.
On that note, because the next scene will be you guys going after the boat, that's where we're going to end today's session.
I was gonna say, no, you still have to do Iggy.
I haven't.
Oh yeah, roll against Iggy real quick. We'll do that. We'll do
sensed
that
him,
too.
and he sees me.
And he saw you do it.
Oh.
Wow. 1, 2, 3, 5.
5 is the max anyway.
Damn it.
So
No, he can't know.
What
No,
is
he does
flexible
know that my
signature?
signature. He does know that my signature is being faked.
Okay, so how does flexible signature work?
All right. I can disguise my aura so that it can't be used to identify me, or forge the actual signature for another magician you've sensed,
Okay.
or simply reduce the amount of time that it lasts. When someone attempts to sense your fake signature, you add your initiate grade to the sensing test threshold. If a grade 2 initiate leaves a forged astral signature, another magician could read the signature with 3 hits as usual, but a 5 would realize that the signature is fake and spot the true signature underneath. So he would still be able to.
Okay. Yeah,
See
'cause
my
5
signature.
5 gets everything. He has. You don't have any sort of implants or gene treatments or nanotechnology.
No.
Do you have any diseases to be spoken of?
Nope.
Are you a technomancer?
Nope.
What is your magic? What is your actual magic rating?
It's 7 current. No, yeah, 7 currently because I have not initiated
7,
to 8.
but rising.
Rising.
He's powering up.
Do you have any? Do you have any permanent spells or foci or anything like that on you?
You can see all 3 of my foci.
And that's pretty much it. How you feeling?
Perturbed.
Depends on when I'm being sensed.
Assume that you see me while I'm sensing you, so I see.
He is perturbed.
Then then that would definitely, I would say that definitely falls into my berserker status, and I am I'm not gonna attack him, but he sees all of the rage.
You are in
All of it.
rage. Just he actually seems calm, but you sense him and he's like just a burning rage underneath. It's actually kind of frightening.
That's my secret. I am always raging.
Always
Always
That's
raging.
his secret, Pat.
And again, on that note, we are actually going to call this one to a close. the next scene basically we're gonna move into the whole like boat shenanigans. So consider you guys have a day or maybe a little more to kind of outfit yourselves for this operation. You want to get on a boat. You want to
learn how to drive a boat.
do all the
Bombs.
things. Try to get it to somewhere where you can drop it off or drop the cargo off. And you got some ways to make that happen. And we're gonna come back next Thursday, probably, as long as everybody can still have the day off. We will.
I have the day off, so we're good.
It depends because of all the time that I asked off for my birthday weekend and after. I may not be off Thursday. I will talk to my boss before he makes the schedule
And if you're
and
not,
try to open
just
Thursday.
Just let us know, and we will.
Yeah.
We'll do a thing. We'll try to figure out to get the most people on board as possible. I'm gonna try. I don't want to bring David in because he wasn't here for this, and like it kind of just like garbles the whole thing up. So, but we'll figure out the best option for you.
Yeah,
Honestly,
I'm pretty sure I can talk to my boss and open that day, and he can just take the day off. So,
all right then.
yeah.
Sounds
So
good.
I'll work that angle and just make sure when he makes the schedule that I'm opening that day so that I can still be here.
All
Leo.
Well, for anybody who's still watching, thanks guys. We love you all. Mwah.
Yeah.
And John.
See you next stream.
Tell your friends.